Look at me now. Student ambassador roles, by the time I realized the application had closed. And these people pay well. As a student, if you have a part-time job in school, you earn well. They actually pay you more than the minimum wage. I hope you guys understand how I feel, because it's very painful that I didn't have this information. That's why I'm putting it out there for you guys. Hey lovely people, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Gus, and as a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. If you're here to subscribe to this channel, why don't you join the lovely family? Subscribe to this channel for beautiful content about postgraduate studies, scholarship, and general students' life in the UK. So in today's video, I want to share with you guys what to expect after you've gotten your admission. I know that some people may have gone past this stage, but I am also aware that there are certain things that you guys do not know which would be helpful to you in this video. So if you're planning to be a student in this upcoming academic session, 2021-2022 academic session, and you have received that admission or a conditional offer or an unconditional offer from your university, then you do need to keep watching this video, because there are tips coming your way, helpful tips coming your way. So let's get right into this video. Another thing I would like you to note is start asking questions about the cost of living in your city. If you're schooling in London, you need to know how much you need to spend at least every month so that you can plan your life and your budget very well. Obviously, those living in other parts of the UK would probably spend less than those in London, because the accommodation here is a bit on the high side, transportation is higher, you know, things are just, the bills are a bit higher in London. So if you are coming to London, then you should brace up. Brace up for bills. And then try to ask questions about the bills. One thing I really appreciate universities in UK is that before you actually come to school, they know everything you need. So they will usually send you these emails. I know that sometimes the emails could be a lot, but they are actually very helpful. Usually they'll send you budgeting tools. They'll send you links on their website to show how much you will likely spend in a month, how much you will likely budget, like the standard budget without going overboard. They usually provide links that you would see all of that on the student website. So look out for those emails. You can also ask current students questions. You can also ask me. You can ask me in the comment section, and I will try. And if I have enough questions on that, on budgeting, costing, I could actually make a separate video for you guys. So basically that's about finances. You have to be aware ahead, because you cannot come and be broke in a foreign land though. God forbid, it's not your portion. You have to take care of your daily expenses, your transportation, your accommodation, your academic resources, and all that has to come with your studies. Your winter clothes, you have, when you arrive in London, you have to buy winter outfits or winter clothing. When summer comes, you have to change your wardrobe. It's summer. Look at what I'm wearing. It's hot. So that's basically how it is. You have to prepare for that and budget properly. So let's imagine that you have received your conditional award letter and you have not applied for funding, or you had applied for external scholarships and they all came out negative. Do not worry, there's still time. You could still look for other scholarship opportunities even within your universities. Usually when they give students conditional offer letters, they will start also sending you links to apply for funding, okay? And apart from that, they also give people who pay deposits on time. Some schools usually waive like £3,000 to £4,000 for you. They could say, oh, you've been given a partial scholarship and all of that. If you don't get it, see, let me tell you, if you are going to be paying your fees by yourself, that's if you're not going to be a sponsored student, you're not going to school in the UK with a scholarship, and you have received a conditional offer letter, you should write to your school asking them if they have any partial funding at all, any fee waivers, any discounts that they can give you, because usually the discounts they have, they rather give it to self-sponsored students, self-funded students, rather than giving it to other people who are sponsored by organizations. So it is very likely that you'll be able to benefit from these discounts, these waivers, these partial scholarships. But if you don't ask, you may not know. Utilize this opportunity and grab every discount you are capable of grabbing. Okay, because you definitely need that money for other important things. Different universities have different funding. Some could be external, some could be internal. I know that schools like Cambridge, they have different funding for the different colleges in there, and look for them and apply, as well as Oxford and even Queen Mary University. They have research funding, so you have to look for them. You have to go to your school's website, navigate to the funding part, because once you have that admission, once you have a conditional offer, you would have access to more opportunities. They'll be able to start showing you things. Oh, you can apply for this funding. It is partial, it is total. You can apply. Just try and do all of those things to maximize everything, because it will be better you had tried and you didn't get than you didn't try at all and then you later found out that, oh, if you had tried, you would have gotten something. You get what I mean? You understand me now? When it's getting close to your resumption time, at least 3 months at a time, you need to start considering accommodation options. As you know, on this channel, I have made videos on accommodation, and I'll still be making more videos on accommodation. So do well to watch those videos to get those tips, so that you know exactly what kind of accommodation to take and what to expect, and how to get your student accommodation sorted. And don't also forget to negotiate your accommodation fee to, accommodation payment schedule to be favorable to you and how you intend to spend your money. If you get, a contract, an accommodation contract that insists you have to pay once for a year, please, you have to negotiate, except you have that money handy. But if you don't have that money handy, you can negotiate based on how you would be able to pay weekly, monthly, quarterly, biannually, or annually, as the case may be. This one is very important, and it will also depend on your preference. Okay, this point is about you researching for leadership roles in your school, so that you know roles, whether you're going to, the ones that you're going to be elected into, the ones that you'll be appointed, the one that you will contest for, volunteer opportunities, even student jobs. Do you know that now in my school they've started advertising student jobs for the next academic session? So if you're coming to Queen Mary University of London in 2021, this September, they have started advertising student jobs, so student roles. And this will not just be for my school, it will basically be for all the Russell group of schools and every other university basically that is going to resume in September, that they have a new academic session. So usually when they advertise these jobs now, they will say that these vacancies are for students who are registered for the next academic session. So you see, you need the information, because if you need a part-time job as a student, it is easier to get it in school, and then school would understand your schedule because you're a student and all. So if you start looking out for those vacancies now and you apply, you have higher chances of getting the jobs, other than you now wait and resume. By the time you resume, it is either the available chances are very competitive or they are not available at all. You now be looking for a job everywhere. The thing is, myself, I did not know. I didn't know that I could apply for these things even before coming. I didn't know. I had no idea. A lot of people knew. I didn't. A lot of people who wanted to be in student unions, they knew. I didn't. People who wanted to be course representatives, they already started researching on the requirements, what you need, because these things are important for your CV and for your future career. Being a student union representative, being a course representative, being a volunteer rep, things like these are very important for your CV. And by the time you are able to maximize the opportunity early, it is easier for you to break through and get in, rather than you waiting and coming to UK. By the time you arrive, things have moved so fast and you miss these opportunities. I'm telling you guys this thing because I missed that, and it's quite painful. Most of the jobs I would have applied for, student ambassador roles. Look at me now. Student ambassador roles, by the time I realized the application had closed. And these people pay well. As a student, if you have a part-time job in school, you earn well. They actually pay you more than the minimum wage as a student. I don't know how to say it, but I hope you guys understand how I feel, because it's very painful that I didn't have this information. That's why I'm putting it out there for you guys. Apply, check for your school, the course you are attending, your modules. Do they need a courseware? What are the requirements? Start writing those applications now, preparing for the the academic, the resumption, so that when the time for applications open, you can apply. Like I said, if you're coming to Queen Mary, job vacancies are already open for the next academic session, so take advantage of it. Okay. Hey, I know you guys will laugh at this one. Start looking for your dissertation topic. You will not understand. I arrived in this school. I arrived in September, and I arrived in September. My induction was in September, and early October I started lectures, and by November I had a deadline to submit my dissertation proposal. Yes, you may be lucky in some schools. Your dissertation proposal may be in January or February, but please confirm, because the way dissertation proposal, like as you enter school, they say submit your dissertation proposal. You don't even know if I have the topic yet. Start looking for your topic, and it would be better that you had something in mind. You had a possible area of research, and then when you're writing your dissertation proposal, you're trying to narrow it, than for you to start afresh, start looking for the topic afresh. That's going to take you more time, and you don't want to be frustrated. So if I were you, I would start considering the possibility of checking around, what areas am I interested in, what areas would I like to research on, and the likes. But the thing is, dissertation may not be compulsory for some schools or some courses. Like in my course, dissertation is optional. The last two things I'm going to say is that you should prepare mentally, because master's degree in UK, especially those that are 1 year, is very hectic. It's like a marathon. It's very demanding, and you're better off if you prepare mentally, looking forward to the experience and knowing that this is going to be a challenging journey, but I'm not alone. I have other students with me. I have my school with me. They will guide me through these, and sometimes it might not be all rosy, and I would hold myself, I will be strong, and I would keep forging ahead, than for you to think that, oh, it's just going to be a ride in the park, and then you come and then you see anything and then boom, depression. Because a lot of people have gone through a lot. It's been hectic. The curriculum is hectic and it's very demanding. Definitely we are going to go through it and we are going to come out great. You still need that realization that, okay, I need to understand that sometimes it might be very difficult. Sometimes I will have to break down and cry. Other times I have to pick myself up, and it is a lone journey, and you just have to get ready for it. Okay, the last thing I'm going to say is that you should look for societies in your school that you are interested in, either in your career or your hobby or volunteer areas that you like. You can look for these societies and join. For instance, in International Dispute Resolution, and I joined the Alternative Dispute Resolution Society, and joining your student society is going to help you open you up to other networks of students and professionals in that field, and then you're also going to be able to have access to the events that are organized in your field and also in the other societies that you will join based on your hobbies. So these are the things that you should take into consideration now that you've had your offer of admission. And when you do all of these things, put all of these things in mind, and it's going to help you going forward. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section about this topic or any topic at all. Let me also know if you have any other video requests. I'll definitely do that for you guys. Okay guys, don't forget to like this video, share this video to people you know it to help, and also subscribe if you're yet to do so. And I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye bye. It is either the available chances are very competitive, or it is either